Good morning, it is Thursday, not far from the end of the week. I've come downstairs to make my coffee. It's 8:10. I'm running quite late today. Basically, I didn't wake up till 7 because Ewan's not at work today. So I let myself wake up with the alarm. And then Eddie went in the bathroom first. So I just lay in bed and waited and then got up and had my shower. I was supposed to get up and do my workout this morning, but lack of motivation, stiff joints, had a bad night with my leg. Someone's left my jug empty, it really annoys me. Meant that I just didn't want to do it this morning. I might still do it at lunchtime, but if anything, I'll just do what I did yesterday and go for a walk at lunch instead. It's tricky. It's getting old mark, isn't it? Anyway, as long as my diet's on point, we all know that the food is the most important bit of weight loss. It's possible to lose weight without exercising, but it's not possible to lose weight without correcting your food. So that's what I'm concentrating on. Work's also very busy still at the minute, and it's very hard to get my mind into anything else. And that's what's making it quite tricky with starting this body coach thing, because you actually do need a bit of time to digest the information and try and understand what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know what I've got down for my food for today. What have I got? I haven't got my glasses on currently. Where are we? What is today's plan? Thursday. Well, it's supposed to be a refuel breakfast because I'm supposed to have worked out, so I need to change that. I've got the same lunch that I had yesterday, and then for tea it's 1 pan cheesy beef casserole, which should be okay and would be okay for the family. So I just need to opt for a different breakfast because I can't really have a refuel breakfast when I haven't done exercise. But yeah, I think a lot of it takes a bit more work than I've got time for at the moment, and that made yesterday feel quite difficult, but hopefully it'll get easier. We shall see. If not, if anything, it's just refocused me, and also refocused me into realising that I like nice food and I need variety for it to stay interesting and interesting for you guys, because you know, if you're looking for food inspiration, you don't want to keep seeing me eat the same things either, I'm guessing. Can't even undo the belt one-handed today. Right, that's that. Anyway, after seeing me editing my video when I was making my coffee yesterday, I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to get on with making my coffee, and I shall catch you when I have breakfast. Back in the kitchen. It's only 20 to 10, but I need a cup of tea. I've got such a headache again today, and I'm putting the kettle on. It's going to be noisy. I just thought, in fact, let me switch it off very briefly. I'm going to put the bread maker on because we've got no bread currently, and that was partly because following the body coach I can't really have the bread, but we've got no bread in the house, so I need to make some for everyone else. But I thought I'd also show you something very exciting that I've had delivered. So these items are gifted. I don't accept gifted items very often. As you'll have seen on my channel, I'm quite picky with what I have as gifted items, purely because I want them to be cohesive with my channel. I don't just pick everything. Anyway, you'll see why this is cohesive with my channel. So this item that I just unboxed is a bread knife. I haven't actually got it out to check it yet. So the people at Piccolo Haas, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, approached me and asked me if I'd be interested in testing out and trying one of their bread knives and their bread cutters. So of course I said yes, because I've still got my bread maker, and I have this contraption that I bought on Amazon. I can pick it up one-handed for trying to cut the bread, and it just doesn't work because it's plastic. It doesn't work well with Ewan. Doesn't want his Japanese bread knives ruining with it, that's for sure. He's told me that on many times that I'm not to use it with that plastic thing. So when they've approached me, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely try them out. The other item they've sent me is this, which is it's a bread cutter, but you cut the bread horizontally. So I think it's an adjustable wooden bread slicer. I'll have to get the details because she has sent me more details, but basically you can order them on Amazon. So I'll have to put links in to the actual items. But yeah, so I think it's supposed to be, let me go and get my details. Right, I'm back. I've actually managed to get my little tripod for my camera now. This should make it a little bit easier for me to demonstrate. So I'm going to stick you on my windowsill. Not very straight by the looks of it, but there you go. And I'll go through the product details of what they've said to me. It says, the knife is incredibly sharp, allowing you to slice each piece of bread evenly with minimal crumbs. It's the perfect tool for home cooks, especially for housewives who love preparing fresh bread at home. It's a bit of an odd comment, but I don't think it's just housewives who make fresh bread. I'm certainly not a housewife. Bread slicer. It's very easy to assemble and feature 4 adjustable settings. Screws on both sides let you adjust the thickness of your preference. Most importantly, compared to traditional vertical bread slicers, our innovative horizontal bread slicer ensures there are no wood or plastic shavings when slicing the bread, making it healthier and safer for you. So that's what they've told me about them. I obviously haven't tried them out yet, so I can't tell you how good they are, but let me just open them up so we can have a look together at what they look like. Ewan will probably be the proper judge, because obviously he's a bit of a knife expert and a knife snob with his chef skills. I'm always being told that I don't use the knife correctly, so I'm not the best person to ask. How do I open this? How many unboxings do I have on my channel where I prove that time after time that I can't open a box? It's in a very nice little thingy box. Enjoy a sharp moment. A good and sharp knife is the foundation of any kitchen, whether you're a professional chef or a home cook. I think it's just a little instruction leaflet. Let me just have a quick look before I go any further, in case it says do not take it out of the box. Oh, it's got instructions on how to sharpen the knife, which I find quite interesting because, again, it's not something that I'm very skilled at. As a supply chain partner of the world's top 500 knife companies. Do not wash in the dishwasher. I never wash knives in the dishwasher like that. Store the knife carefully in the knife block or place it in the drawer. I don't think I've got a knife block, so anyway. I'll leave it in the box and show you like that because I don't know how much I'm supposed to show this kind of thing on my channel with it. It is a cooking knife, but obviously certain things are frowned upon. So I'll just show that like that. Next up is the cutting board. Let's have a look at this and see what we think. And then I'll be getting my bread on, making my cup of tea and getting back on with my work. I've got a lot on today. I also can't find anything in the body coach app that I actually fancy for breakfast. I'm struggling a bit today, unless I have the same as I had yesterday. So again, it's very well boxed. Comes like that. I don't know how much assembly is required. There's another little instruction leaflet that comes with it. Let's take a look. So it's already assembled and you have the adjusters at the side, so it looks like you can just lift and adjust the screws to whatever size you want and then pull it in to lock it in place. So I tend to have my bread on the thinnest setting really. Depends what I'm making, I suppose. Is that the same on both sides? No. It needs to be on that one. That's really easy to do. And it's also got like a little crumb tray. Oh, I think it's a crumb tray. Let's have a quick look at the instructions. Container of breadcrumbs, it says it for that bit there. So it is the container of breadcrumbs. Main cutting board, left support holder, right support holder, lock, unlock screw, magnet inside wooden holder. So where's the magnet? I don't know what the magnet's for. So yeah, a nice little thing for me to test out later when my bread's ready, when it's cooled down a little bit. And I'm sure all of the kids will have a good go with that. all the sizing is in inches rather than centimetres. So if you're a metric girly, you have to bear that in mind. I think it's because it's like obviously from China. As you know, I'm not a big fan of ordering stuff from abroad. I'd rather keep stuff from home. But the beauty of this one is the fact that you can get it on Amazon. So it's already stored over here. So it's not like I'm paying for items to be shipped over from China and, you know, causing more environmental impact. Someone's already done that. It's already here, so it's not a problem. Right, I'm going to leave that bit for now. I'm going to get on with making my cup of tea, and I'm going to get a loaf of bread on. Probably won't vlog my loaf of bread because you've seen me make bread before, so I'm just going to get on with that, and I shall catch you in a bit. So here's this morning's breakfast, the same as what we had yesterday, which is the almond pancakes with Greek yoghurt and blueberry and honey. So Eddie's got the same. So I honestly couldn't find anything else that I wanted to make in the app for my breakfast, partly because it seemed like I'm just missing ingredients. So certain things need a cottage cheese, certain things need an avocado, all stuff I haven't got. So I just went with the same again because it's easiest. I have noticed that there's actually a quick start thing in the app, which is supposed to be obviously to get you into the flow of it. And there's a 10-minute exercise routine and a 15-minute exercise routine. So I think I might have a go at doing that later, because I think if I do that, it'll just get me into it and get me started. So now I'm going to go and eat this and carry on working, and I shall catch you later for lunch. I did, just very briefly when I came out, I suddenly remembered. I'm terrible. I've come down now. You'll have seen that I went out to the Polish shop at lunchtime, bought some snacks, mainly for Eddie. He's got a big pile of crisps. If you see what I'm looking at, hang on a sec. So, all these bags of crisps. Yeah, you didn't choose those. I chose those soups, but look, all these bags of crisps, and there's some biscuits as well.
Why?
So, anyway, it's now 20 to 4 and I haven't had any lunch yet because I got back, I went straight back to work and then had a meeting that's like a global finance meeting. So I had to join that. So I've come down now to actually do some footage with my new bread knife and the breadboard, and there is hardly any of the bread left because apparently it's a nice loaf. So I'll quickly try and show you what it's like. I'm not sure about this cutting board, but let's give it a go. This is what's left of the loaf I made. There isn't much left. They obviously have been playing with a knife because I can tell it's been used, but effectively you change the size of the cutting depending on how thick you want the bread, and then you use the wooden sides as a guide just to cut through it. I must say it's easier now that there's a small loaf of bread. Earlier when there was a full loaf and it was fresh and it was soft, it was actually quite difficult to cut because it felt like you were going to cut through your hand at the end. But now that there's a small loaf where it's cooled down, it's a bit easier. So there you go. It's fairly evenly cut and a nice size of bread. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. The knife is sharp. I was doubting it was sharp, and then Tom decided to pick it up and do something with his finger, and he's managed to cut his finger. So it's sharp. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'll continue to test it. It's early days. I don't know how quickly the knife will dull and not be as sharp, and I don't know what will happen with that when I cut different sizes and things. But as a starting thing, it's actually quite good. I quite like the fact it's wood rather than plastic, and I quite like the fact that you can adjust the thickness depending on what you want. This is the thinnest size I think that it's currently on, as far as I can tell, and it's probably not too bad. It's probably thicker than I would have it normally, but it will do the job. Anyway, I think I'm going to do the same for lunch as what I did yesterday. I'm just going to do halloumi mint chili burger thing because it's easier rather than trying to think of something else. Now, it's likely that I'm going to have to work late tonight, so I do think I probably won't be having a Body Coach recipe tonight for my tea. I think I'll just be having whatever everyone else has. So it is what it is. I'm going to try and still fit in my exercise later if I can, but again, depends what time I work till. I've got a meeting first thing tomorrow and I need to be ahead of the game for that, so I want to try and get a little bit more work done if I can. I've got quite a lot to do. So anyway, I'm going to get on with doing my lunch. I'm not going to bother showing you anything because I showed you what the finished product was like yesterday. I probably will show you at the end before I eat it. It was delicious though, wasn't it? We both liked it. Dinner last night, I don't know if I've actually said this or not, but dinner last night wasn't a big hit with me. I wouldn't make it again.
Oh, I thought it was quite nice.
Too much. I don't know if it would be different with whole grain mustard. I did see whole grain mustard in the Polish shop today, But I enjoyed the chicken and the beans and the potatoes, not tomatoes. But I wasn't keen on the sauce, and Tom wasn't either. So I wouldn't necessarily wish to make that again. But anyway, moving on, I'm going to get my very, very late lunch ready, and I shall see you in a bit. Here's my halloumi burger, same as I had yesterday. So it's got 2 slices of pepper, some ice gem, not ice gems, some baby gem lettuce, and then some halloumi that's cooked with chilli and mint, and then light mayo and a bread roll. So this is my very late lunch. So it's 5:05. I've just edited my video very quickly whilst I was running a report. So that's all ready. It won't be uploaded for 5. It will be late today, but it's just one of those things that work's had to take priority. I'm so looking forward to today being over. But I've still got a fair bit to do before I log off. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure that the body coach meal will happen tonight because I just don't think I'm going to have time to cook it. What really worried me then was I've just had a message pop up on my phone saying from Pizza Hut it's hump day, and I was thinking, it's hump day? That means it's Wednesday, and it isn't Wednesday, it's Thursday, so it's just really confused me, which isn't helpful. Anyway, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to have to eat. I really enjoyed my late lunch, my halloumi burger. I'm not hungry at all at the moment. I am thirsty though. I could do go and get another drink. But apart from that, not much to report on. Why is she moving my entries around? Anyway, someone's puzzling me with work. Anyway, I shall catch you later. It's nearly 8:30 and I'm still working, so Eddie's made dinner and I'll show you what he's made. There's the master at work. So this is pesto pasta. You can't see it because my camera's not even looking in the right place. So this is it. The colour isn't very good because of the lighting. Let me switch the lights on. Hang on a sec. Not made any difference, but so this is red pesto, pasta, cream, like single cream, some parmesan on the top, and obviously chicken and some seasonings. So this is my dinner, and I'm looking forward to it. So not a body coach meal, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I shall probably see you tomorrow. I'm probably not going to vlog anymore now because I'm still working, and then when I log off, I'm going to sit and try and do a bit of my crochet, I think, or some knitting. So I shall see you. Sorry if you can hear that in the background, but I just got the England match on, so I shall see you in a bit. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, not in a bit. See you tomorrow. Bye.